Lizard.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Tonight, we are playing more Victor. I know. You guys are very surprised. I'm not a big Victor player, so I know it's pretty shocking to you guys. But no, we are playing Victor tonight. Getting ready for Calling Memphis, which is this weekend. Today is the final prep, the final stream before Calling Memphis. So I have made a couple of small changes to the deck before we jump in, but we have a couple small changes we're going to talk about, and then the list that you guys are looking at is the list I'm going to be playing. Thought it would be pretty cool to just just talk about the changes, play some games, and hang out tonight. Tomorrow's video interview with top 4 calling player Filippo Barbani from Calling Toulouse. We got that video coming out for you guys tomorrow. And then Calling Memphis this weekend. Make sure you come see me, come say hi. It's going to be a good time. Bringe, Josh, Apricot, Paul, Ben, Drew, Foxy. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for chilling. No, the horse needs to die? No, the horse is forever strong. Forever strong. Yo, E and Bing, what's up, guys? I'll try to find you Saturday morning before the calling. So I will tell you guys, if you are coming to Memphis and you're one of the first 10 people to come see me at Calling Memphis, you get a custom Agroblaze Lyeth Might token brought to you by Opus Arts. Make sure you come see me. First 10 people to come see me Saturday morning get one of these tokens and said Saturday morning, because I won't be there on Friday. My flight gets in at like 11:45 tomorrow night. So make sure you come see me. I'll have 10 of those with me. Yo, Bing said I'm driving to Memphis right now. Yo, Wally, what up, dude? The token's pretty cool, right? The token's pretty cool. Where's my hotel? I'm in an Airbnb. I'm in an Airbnb with the team. We're doing like a team room or whatever. I regret not just quitting my job and going home to watch your stream Tuesday. Dude, listen, I think you need a job, Bridge. As much as I appreciate that, I think you need a job, brother, you know? Tokens in Vegas? Yes. 100%. I'll probably be bringing those tokens with me the rest of the year to every big event I go to. I am going to have to get some more ordered. I have given the 10 out at every event I've been to, so I'm going to have to order some more. But yeah, I'll have tokens in Vegas. I'll have tokens in Yokohama. Pretty much every event I go to, I'll have those. So should have those with me. Martin, I'll see you in Vegas though, right? I'll see you in Vegas in July, Martin. 100%. Or will I see you in Minneapolis, actually? I'm going to find your Airbnb. I need that token. Oh, Team Cuddles with Taylor? Don't tell Carly. Don't tell Carly. I'm kidding. Tell Carly. Everybody tell Carly. Oh, there's dust on top of my computer monitor. I should dust more often. Ugh. Anyway. But yeah, let's talk about the changes that I have made to the Victor deck, and let's jump in. First, we got a big hydrate for Bringe. We're going to make this as awkward as possible, and you guys are going to get to watch me big hydrate on the big camera. I feel like that's weird. I don't know. Okay, there it is. Wally said, I hate to miss out on pre-event cuddles. Truth. Looking at accommodations for Vegas, I'll just bunk in your bed. Yo, sounds like a plan, Derek. Sounds like a plan. Before you start the games, mind looking in the Discord for a spicy meme I posted? Yo, a spicy meme you posted. What? Yes, we are definitely going to take a look at this before we take a look at the deck. This is good. I like this one. I like this one. This feels very targeted at Rose. I like this one a lot. I love that it says, "Hey, shit ass." Like like what? Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I love this. I love, if you guys watched the podcast episode from Wednesday with Max Ferocity, I was given an assignment for a cosplay that involves The Rock that I'm working on with Taylor and Sam. So that should be fun. That should be good. Yeah, but that's great. I love that. I absolutely love that. That is a banger meme. All right, let's talk about the deck and some of the changes. I just ordered a margarita with nothing on the rim. Wait, what? Why? Do you always get like sugar on the rim or whatever? Oh, Max is great. She was hilarious on the podcast on Wednesday night. Like she was, or I guess it was Monday night technically when we recorded, but yeah, she was hilarious. She's like such a good vibe and like was so positive about things, even though like it feels like LSS is taking a pretty like shitty stance when it comes to a lot of the cosplay stuff. So I really tip my hat to her for managing to be as funny as she was and also still being like, positive. Like it was cool. It was refreshing. Yo, what's up, Michael? Steve, what up, dude? Yo, Michael, thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. This might have been one of my favorite episodes of Breakpoint so far. Honestly, like this was a really good episode, and like I learned a lot about the cosplaying community, so it was so cool to get to like learn, about everybody. I'm gonna need that meme photo for purposes. My best member of Japan was hanging out with her in Kyoto. She's a great positive force in the fab community. See, I love that. Anytime it's like positive force in the community, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Hang on, I gotta make sure I got Shorts recording set up, even though it probably won't make its way to the tubes until next week, but still. All right, so taking a look at the deck, we have not changed the main deck. We're still on 30 blues. We're still on like the same 51 cards. I'm still playing a lot of the same main deck equipment. As we navigate to the sideboard, there are a couple of changes. Shield Beater is on the thumbnail, so it seems fair to talk about Shield Beater. Shield Beater was swapped out. Yeah, a goose. God. All right, now that I'm done stumbling all over myself, I have been on Titan's Fist for quite a while, but I decided that Shield Beater is better because I think it gives us more play into other Guardian matchups. Whether it's Victor, Valda, or Fatiguides, I think that Shield Beater is a step up because we can still play Aurum Aegis, and we get this like mini sledge effect. So Shield Beater seems like a big upgrade, even though I'm not playing Visit Ambelheim. I think that Shield Beater helps us get that extra reach in some of those fatigue matchups where people are maybe trying to snipe our gold mana states. Let's see. We'll call that. We'll call that like 11:45. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Yo, what's up, Copper? Yeah, I'm actually very excited. Yeah, I know. Where's the geese, right? I know that was tough. I was on the struggle bus right there. And then I am not going to lie to you. This made it into the deck at 655. Or I guess it was like 650. I was talking with my boy Keaton, who I have been working on the Victor deck with quite a bit over the last like 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. And I was like, you know what? What if we cut? I was like, it's going to be a pretty big Guardian meta this weekend. What if we cut Debilitate and just played a one of Righteous Cleansing? And he was like, you know what? I freaking love that idea. So we're playing a one of Righteous Cleansing tonight to see how it feels. I have no idea if it's going to be good or if it's going to be okay. But like, I love Righteous Cleansing. I will look for almost any reason I can to play Righteous Cleansing. So Righteous Cleansing be back in the deck. On a more serious note, I do think we can expect to see a big uptick in Guardian decks at Calling Memphis. And so Righteous Cleansing has this like great sideboard slot as a one of. It is a yellow, so it does help with the resource curve if we need it to. It having a relevant crush effect and coming in for 10 means in the Victor mirror, we could snipe opposing Golden Suns, we could snipe opposing Gold Main Estates or Mancho Grandes, whatever we need to get value, or just simply push damage and force cards out of our opponent's hand, I think a singleton copy of Righteous Cleansing might be exactly what Victor needs. We'll call that one 1330. Seems accurate. Get timestamps here. Give me the Guardian Mirror. I love playing the Guardian Mirror. Oh, Pulverize also seems like a good slot. Do you think Ziggy will outvalue Guardians? I haven't seen enough of his cards, Michael, enough of their cards to evaluate yet. But I do think that Ziggy is going to be very powerful. Pulverize is very funny, but I don't know how we're expected to hold the cards to play it. I mean, I think Pulverize is very tough to play, especially in Guardian Mirrors, because you have to eat a ton of damage. But Righteous Cleansing is like something second cycle you can arsenal, and then it's 2 cards in Tunic, so you can still block 6 and then throw Righteous Cleansing is very powerful. Is 10% potentially might be the right choice for a deck, 90% style points? You know what? I'll take 90% style points.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
If we win a Clash off of it, it's going to look cool, right? It's going to look cool. Yo, what's up, Dave? How are you, buddy? I just got here to Memphis and have your cards for you. I love Righteous Cleansing. It's even better that you can pummel it because the Brute lost Clash of Vigors. I mean, now that does sound pretty cool. That does sound pretty cool. Pummeling a Righteous Cleansing sounds like a dream come true. No, deny the viewer bot. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Twitch, for coming in clutch right there. Yo, denying viewer bots is crazy. The CLV, like being able to keep CLV around for like, a ridiculous amount of turns is going to be crazy. Oh, yeah. Like I have lost clashes to Damien when he's playing Righteous Cleansing and Fatiguities, and like it makes me want to cry every time. So this is the deck. We've changed a couple of cards. Let's hop in and let's play some games. We're just going to be looking for like default games tonight. Pretty much what the hell? Yo, are you guys seeing this right here? Look at this. I have a friend, apparently. Does it tell me who it is? Oh, it's Bringe. Yo, Bringe is playing the Tough Nut Mirror right now. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Ailio is a go second kind of matchup. Let's see, right? Yeah. We want to go second. Good luck and have fun. Ailio is AB2 balance, and we're on small hammer. And we are on all of the disruption here. So this is a matchup where we bring in all 3 pummels and all 3 erase faces. So we end up on a pretty aggressive slant in this matchup. Pummels, Test of Iron Grips, and erase faces to try and disrupt them as much as possible. And we're just going to try and go ham here is the plan. I'm down to play end of Vin after this, for sure. Yeah, I'm down to play end of Vin after this. Why do you want to go second into Ailio? Because Fablazing says that I have a higher percentage win rate if I go second into Ailio. So that's what I've been doing. I understand that like a lot of people don't think that you should like take Fablazing as like the Bible or anything, and I'm not saying that we should take it as that, but I am a firm believer that it is good. It is good information, and I really like using it as a good informative piece. I'm a big fan of that. It is nice to get a boost of positivity every now and again. My area is very doomer-pilled. Oh, that sucks, Drew. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so not going to be used to be playing fatigue matchups. I'm used to games ending in 15 minutes. I love fatigue matchups. I know that sounds crazy. I know I sound like a crackhead, but I love fatigue matchups. Oh, you can see what I was playing against earlier. You can see a hunter hunted up there. Yo, we're about to get zapped. Hey, what's up, Chris? We added a shield meter over Titan's Fist, and we cut the third red debilitate for a Righteous Cleansing. We're living on the edge. Yeah, I love playing fatigue matchups. Oh, the old Amir. The old Amir, takes me back. Takes me back to a simpler time. Yo, let's go. Chris with a 5-stream watch streak. Yo, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Been a crackhead long before that comment. I mean, that's very based. I think we're going to overpitch here. That takes their action point, so I'm good with just clearing the Test of Strength for my hand here. I sent that message listening to you talk about Max. Oh, lol. Oh, yeah. That's so funny. It is hilarious because I can tell when people are live. Like when you're not live, it's very funny to see. If there was a Guardian Mirror, I do not understand that is the Guardian Mirror. Oh, the Guardian Mirror is awesome. I love the Guardian Mirror. Guardian Mirror. I think the Guardian Mirror is a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun playing the Guardian Mirror. Let's think about this one for a second. This is kind of an awkward one. I would like to hold the test of strength so that we can have like an efficient blocking turn, because most of the time their turns start with an attack action. But I also want to pressure them, so I'm not really interested. Man, this is tough. We're taking a little bit of a risk by pitching this. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, we want to do this. We're going to do this and hope we draw blue. If we don't, it's going to be awkward. Okay, well, that's not great, but I think that's fine. If we have an opportunity to like get their Volzar to be able to like turned off, I think that's good for us. Play 3 Oldham games. Talishar players hate Oldham. I mean, yeah, Talishar players hate it, but I don't. I love the Oldham mirror. Michael, I am assuming that our opponent is not playing Wobble into us, because I think playing Wobble into me is incorrect. So normally when I sit down across from somebody, I'm giving them the respect that I feel like they're due. And most of the time that includes me being like, okay, like you're not playing this card because like I don't think it's good into me. Now, by all means, that does not mean I'm always correct on that, but you got called slurs by somebody. I believe it. Talishar do be wild like that. How do you feel about the Rhinar matchup? I mean, I haven't played Rhinar in this like post-Claw world, but I'm just kind of hoping it doesn't show up. Kind of hoping I don't play Rhinar, if I'm being honest. Mocking Blow is in fact a card of all time. Yes, everything is based, okay? You ain't gotta be like that. Yes, everything is in fact based. I can't help it, okay? Blue Blast is interesting. We're going to cover 6. Test of strength, please. Oh, and a thunk? Working on an RKO list. I'm always more than happy to talk to anyone about the deck. I was working on a Reviled Clash RKO deck. It was fun. Yeah, the Reviled cards are cool. How many... Wow. Carly out here cursing me before I ever even get to the event hall. How many Rhinars am I playing this weekend? God, I hope none. God, please be none. My Tough Nut opponent is on Rock and really seems to be struggling to figure out how to swing Rock. I mean, I could see some people struggling with that. I could see that. All right, so pick up the Channel Lightning Valley. Probably just going to Arsenal it, I imagine. Might look to take an extra card if they can get it. I would really like to be able to throw... this does not have Go Again. So we're just going to cover this up. Okay. Sure. So we take 2. They get an Arsenal, which kind of works out because we're just going to play CNC anyway. Why would you cycle Sigil of Conductivity away? That's interesting. You want to get that into play. I don't think we want to crack balance or anything. Like we could, but I don't think there's a good enough reason to here. There's only 1 gold main estate left in our deck we haven't seen yet, which is kind of weird. Do we want to Arsenal this blue Debilitate? I guess it's better than nothing. We can just throw the Command and Conquer here. Not having a pummel is kind of weird, but this coming in for 7 is kind of nice. Rhinar, best deck in format? I mean, probably not. Like, probably not. Make Trent test into me? Yo, somebody get Trent in here. Round 1 gets mashed into Eugene on Rhinar. Please no. Please no. I mean, I think Medex Reinar is pretty cool. I've seen some people experimenting and playing like different things. What the hell? What the helly? Okay. I mean, it's literally 33 to 37. Like, I don't understand. Like, that is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I guess technically, confetti. I will not be recording that on my list of testing games, though. That was not a real game. Our opponent be out here trolling. Loads Ailio into us, concedes on turn 2, and they have a perfectly playable hand. I have no idea why they conceded. And the next 3 hands looked very good with 2 pummels coming up. The next couple of hands, we had pummel erase face, pummel up coming up after that. Oh, here we go. Now this is a matchup I think we can expect to see this weekend. Maybe they had to go. That is a viable option. We run 64 cards here. We are on more misses. I do think the extra righteous cleansing could actually be pretty solid in this matchup as long as we pitch stack it. We're not on staunches. We're not on Midas touch or erase faces. So like we're trying to do Rock'em Sock'em robots with the gold main estates over the course of a long game. Are they playing Bandana of the Blue Beyond into us? What? Huntsman. We're going second. You'll love to see it. Going second. I think we'll block with a rat behind you. This is like one of the least effective blocking cards in our deck. What does this even do? From your graveyard in the bottom of your deck? So I guess it lets them trade out a card for a different card. And we'll block with Bravado. Yo! You love to see it. I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
You love to see it. You love to see it. That smells good. Remembrance Wars are not exactly always who has the most, but it can come down to that.
Some biddies, you say?
Yo, Bringe with the 5 bits. Thank you so much, Bringe. I appreciate that. Are we just arsenaling the Remembrance? I mean, everything else sucks, right? Like, we pitch both of the Golden Suns to swing this, and then we arsenal the Remembrance. And just wait, I guess. I don't know. Bringe, thank you for the bits, buddy. I appreciate that. Ooh, Bandana Mirror. Yes. I like that. I like that. I finally finalized my Huntsman list. I'm going to cry. I'm ready to go 0-3. Well, at least you're being optimistic about it, you know? At least you're being optimistic about it. They put 1 card on top of their deck. I mean, I feel like this has coercive tendency written all over it. We're just going to block like this and see what they throw afterwards. We have a Spinal. They have a tendency on top. They're going to tendency now. Yeah. I mean, if they banish a Spinal Crush, it's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. Like, coercive tendency is going to get its value, and we just kind of have to let it be what it is. I mean, hopefully they don't find, like, a Gold Main Estate or something, or a Remembrance. That would be, like, pretty bad. I would be pretty unhappy about that one. Cut to the chase. They left the card on top. Yeah, we will not be letting that hit if we can help it. I hate giving up flexors this early, but I think denying them that value is worth. They have no cards in hand. Yeah, we'll just give up the thunk, reset, go to next turn. What did they do? They left the card on top. Clearly, it's something they're okay with us having because they know they're not going to hit now. So give them a 4th hunter hunted. Yo, what? Yikes! A little bit of a clunker here. I guess we're gonna look to block Spinal Crush, Debilitate, and then we're gonna go E-Strike for 7, bottom the pummel. I don't really care about my equipment blocks. Okay. Sure. Hopefully they don't hit like a Gold Main Estate or something. No Remembrance or Gold Main Estate. Okay, that is less than ideal, but it's okay. We're trading a card for a card here. Do they have a codex they're going to play? No, they're just passing. They're just content with passing. So I'm kind of thinking we can go E-Strike Go Again into Hammer. I'm a little worried about sending the Hammer because they did stack our cards on top of our deck in an order that is probably not great for us. The other option that we have is to ship the E-Strike for 7, bottom the Spinal Crush, and just pass. But then we have a pretty inefficient hand because we want to set this up in our arsenal, but we don't have anything worth remembrancing back yet. I think we're just going to have to ship Go Again into... I think we're just going to have to ship Go Again into the Hammer here. I think that's the unfortunate part of our hand. Just the way our hand's set up right now. Not the biggest fan of this in the world, but when you have quad reds, you know, kind of just have to take your jam when it comes. The jam, as Dave would say. Oh, you're saying this gives them a 4th hunter or hunted? That's interesting. I had not considered that. Hope you're doing great. Busy week. Couldn't stop by any early. Any updates in the list? Yes. So there was an update in the list. I ended up cutting a the Titan's Fist for a shield beater, and we cut the 3rd debilitate for a righteous cleansing is where we're at right now. But Geese, I appreciate you coming by, man. The question is, are we giving grip here? I think I'm supposed to give tests of strength here, as weird as that sounds. They have an Oasis Respite on top of their deck. We draw into a Ripple Away. Sure. I mean, we're just making gold for those Gold Mine Estates. And then hopefully they have a play that like leaves them with a card in hand. They just pass. Interesting. Well, I think we're just going to pitch it all. I'm pretty content with having a grip in second cycle. Right now, we're just trying to like churn through the deck. They use Tunic for the Oasis Respite. Okay. And they won't gain a life here, but it does cover effectively. All right, so they're going to be left with 3 cards. Keeping the grip is like a short-term play. Like we're gaining value on like a short-term like sequence here. But I really like the idea of like setting up the grip for second cycle. Like, yeah, see, this feels really good. So we get to... I think we're just going to block with both of these. I know that it's inefficient, but if we make 2 golds, it means our first gold main estate's going to be better, which I really like. Yeah, so we just go up to 5 gold. And then we know that we have a disable on top. Which able? I think it was somebody last night that I threw a disable at, and they literally said, which able? Like, in the chat. It was pretty funny. Yo, what's up, Damien? It gives you a hunter hunted when it's at the... But it's at the bottom. I mean, yeah. So it's Hunter Hunted like at the bottom, which is like again where it's worst. But I think that they're probably just content having more copies of Hunter Hunted in their deck, right? Or maybe it's just like an extra card. Like maybe they want to get surgical extractions back because like Pablo's game against Filippo at Calling Toulouse in top 4, like an extra Hunter Hunted would have been insane. Now the life in the cards off of the bandana might have been different, but. Okay, they take 3 down to 36, it looks like, unless they have something else. All right, so they protect their arsenal. We have 1 gold mana state in our graveyard. I'm going to block like this, and we're just going to ship the... we're just going to ship Command and Conquer for 13. I'm pretty content with that. No Hunter Hunteds here. If they have a D-React in Arsenal, it's going to line up pretty well. They might have been willing to... They might be trying to like find a hand that like functions and allows them to play Hunter or Hunted here. Third Oasis Respite would feel bad. No. Oh, we just get a shred? All right, that's fine. Well, we lost a Command and Conquer. We've played a Command and Conquer. I'm really not interested in shipping the Command and Conquer here, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason I don't like throwing Command and Conquer here is the fact that we don't like... Command and Conquer is our best pummel target. And we're on all 3 pummels in this matchup. But there's not really anything else this hand does. We could overpitch the Command and Conquer to hammer, but I think I would rather... I think this is better than just throwing hammer here. Maybe I'm being too impatient. Maybe I'm not like looking far enough ahead here. But yeah. See, because our opponent has 0 respect for the Command and Conquer, or for the pummel, which means it might have been insane. Oh man. We're just gonna give this. I'm gonna target me. We'll put our second Remembrance on the bottom. That's fine. That's where we'd rather it be anyway. Wait, why did they not play this? Yeah, they're just realizing what they did, I'm pretty sure. Which, I mean, like... I don't know. Should, in fact, just draw 3 gold mana states. Like, would love to do that. What is there, 1 gold mana state? So we're going to get gold mana state and 2 Command and Conquers here. So we're going to let Huntsman trigger Resolve. They're going to leave the top card on top. They're going to leave the card on top. We are going to play Remembrance now that they've resolved this. And we're going to get Command and Conquer, and gold mana state. And now they're going to name gold mana state in the dark. They're going to name gold mana state or Golden Sun in the dark is what I imagine. Probably gold mana state here. Gold mana state is the highest like value card in my deck for us winning the game from here. So I'm imagining that's what they'll look for here. And if they happen to snipe them in the dark, then, like that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We still have a Remembrance if they do snipe them in the dark, which means that we can use Remembrance to just try and throw Golden Sun 6 times. They did say they're thinking, which means they're like going back and forth here. A state for 7 mites is crazy. I agree. The classic 2-card 13, as Chris said. Yo, what's up, Cree? The Golden Sun is being named. Macho Grande was revealed. Okay. So they cover 8, go to 31. They have a Leave No Witnesses and 1 unknown card in hand. Put 1 card on the bottom of their deck. And we're going to set up to keep grinding. All right, Gold Main Estate. They discard an Overcrowded. And they put a Hunter or Hunted back on the bottom of their deck. We're going to Overpitch to make 7 Might tokens. Now, we could throw CNC because we know that their last card is a Leave No Witnesses, but we're in a pretty decent position as far as, like, we're we're in a pretty decent position on like, armor to block with next turn. So this forces cards though. Like this forces cards and the headbutt kind of just says 7. We'll throw 7 and set up and hope we don't get too punished. There's actually something to be said about arsenaling the headbutt and then just not caring about what they throw next turn. I don't know. Yo, that Hawaiian shirt idea was cool. I did like that idea. Yeah, State was the card after Macho. Thank God. Thank God. I am willing to let this hit because I will give up a Macho and a Thunderquake here. So it's this into Leave No Witnesses. So we take this, block Thunderquake and Macho, and then our Command and Conquer is not that great, but it's fine. They're also playing Eradicate. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of blocking with Macho, but it's so much better than blocking with a State here. All right, let's see what we got. Gold Mana State pitching Riches. We draw into a Pummel, which is not the best. I do think we're better off to throw this for 13 and then Arsenal the Pummel. It's not a great draw, but I've definitely drawn worse cards, I'll tell you that. We could have used Tunic to like try and get like crazy greedy. I think blocking that many cards is kind of weird. Yo, we're cooking. We're cooking. Yeah, let's do that. Because we're gonna Arsenal the Cranial Crush. Just like Command and Conquer for 15 with a pummel. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. You love to see it. You love to see it. What do we get off the Command and Conquer? A Fate Foreseen? I'll take that. I think Pummel getting Fate Foreseen is worth. I think that is worth. Arsenal the Cranial Crush. We're going to throw Cranial Crush to clear up our arsenal, and we're going to Arsenal the Pummel. It's really intriguing how big of a difference the Pummels make in these fatigue matchups. Like, if nothing else, I really like them for that. All right, come on now. How many gold? I mean, there's only one gold main estate left in the deck. All right. No Machos, no Golden Suns. No Machos, no Golden Suns, no... Nothing we want. Nothing we want, please. When spectating a game, it now shows you who has priority. I mean, yeah, like LSS has come a long way with like, or I'm sorry, not LSS. Talishar has come a long way. Disable was revealed. Okay, so they're going to take all 3 disables. Or no, we threw a disable at them, didn't we? They're going to take 2 disables out of the deck. Yeah, that was good. I can live with that. I think that pummeling was correct there because, like, we wanted to get... I mean, I guess we were already getting their arsenal. No, we were probably supposed to save it. That was probably just incorrect. You are more than likely right that was just incorrect, actually. Now that like we're sitting here talking about it, we were coming over the top and getting their arsenal, so Pummel was like just like noise at that time. And we could have easily have pummeled the Debilitate on that following turn. So yeah, that was a mistake. Good catch. Thank you for pointing that out. You are correct. Yo, stop it. Stop it. I mean, drawing the second one did help a lot, that's for sure. The rule of cool. I really hope. I mean, let's see. Oh no, they took our other pummels. It's not very cash money of you. It's not very cash money of you. So we're going to swing the hammer. So there's what? 1 hunter hunted left? One they put on the bottom. Oh no, there's 2. Yo, is that really the only one? I guess it's only the second one they've played. Huh, interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Them hitting Pummel, that could have been way worse for us. I agree. That could have been way worse for us. They're going to go to 23. I mean, sure. We're going to Pot of Greed here, and hopefully we're going to be able to throw the Righteous Cleansing. Would really like to be able to just, like, fling this at them. How many Clash cards do we have left? We have 2 Trounces left in our deck and another Iron Grip. So I think we're just going to overpitch to throw this, right? Like, we're just going to... We're going to leave the Right Behind You in our hand because it's, like, the card I care least about having in the deck. We are indeed so ready for Memphis. So ready. So I will say, Kree, I did laugh because I played a Bringe actually at a ProQuest this past weekend, and we were talking about like how often the Tough Duck deck gets to go 6-7. Like, it's all the time, and I love that so much. Makes me very happy. Makes me happier than it should. Use Tunic to do this. Don't be suspicious. 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 There's 1 yellow shred and no coercive tendencies. And there's 1 red cut to the chase left in their deck. So what if we blocked... What if we block like this? Hear me out. And then we're going to use... No, we're going to block like this. And then we're going to use Tunic and Golden Sun to throw Boulder Drop Arsenal this one. Bottom that. We just want to find our 3rd gold main estate, right? Yeah, that's really all we care about at this point. Yo, Bringe, with the bits. I appreciate the bits. I mean... Yeah, so, like, it's exactly what I said. They just played it to clear it out, I guess. Well, now all of those are gone. We should just leave this here, right? Like, we should just leave this in our arsenal. There's no reason not to, like, to just... Like, we should keep this. And we're looking to get value out of our Revelation here. What does Pot of Greed do? I've never had it explain. Okay, so Cat with Orb. Just like actual clarification. Pot of Greed is a card from Yu-Gi-Oh! That says play this and draw 2 cards. We make the joke because when you pitch Riches of Tropaldani to a gold, you make a gold, so you draw a card from Victor, and then you draw a card from the action of like cracking a gold. So you maintain the same number of gold and you draw 2 cards. So it's like we joke and call it Pot of Greed because that's like what it's commonly referred to as, I feel like. So that's just kind of like the joke. Play Seeker Kunai Codex. I mean... This hand kind of sucks. I guess we're just going to block like this, and we're just going to send the hammer for 3. It's not a very entertaining turn. So they have 24 cards. We have 23 cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's not very entertaining, but it's fine, I guess. And draw 3 additional cards. What is 2 cards? It's 2 cards. Oh, that was his joke? Oh, I thought he was being serious. I thought he was being serious. Okay, I was trying to be helpful.
Lizard.
You bunch of bullies. You come out here like, are you not entertained? All right, I'm done now. I think. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe not. Ailio! go. We reveal a debilitate. They reveal a remembrance. We reveal a golden sun. They have a surgical extraction. You love to see it. Very wholesome of you to explain it. Thank you. I thought you genuinely wanted me to explain it. Yo, what's up, Neo? I thought Pot of Greed drew 2. Does it draw 3? I'm gonna feel like a really not smart person if it draws 3 this whole time. Yo, don't make me Google Pot of Greed after this. Don't y'all be making me Google Pot of Greed after this. I swear, I know how y'all are. Is it time to start arsenaling Golden Suns and just trying to end, like, just throwing them and trying to end the game? Like, I think we can block like this, right? Because we didn't let this hit. We blocked with a trounce. We can flip up our boulder drop here. We probably should have checked codexes. There's only been one codex played. Maybe it's not the best thing in the world to play. How many machos do we have left in the deck? There's one more macho. I mean, blocking with this macho isn't exactly what I would call free, but I think it's better than IPing a Golden Sun. There's one more? Yeah, we should just leave this on top. There's one more in our deck. We should just leave it. The only like thing that we're really playing around like pump wise is the Seeker Kunai that's in play, and then there's also one copy of Yellow Shred left. I mean, listen, the record is Golden Sun for 31, which I said at a ProQuest this past Saturday. If I get the option to try and set the record tonight with a Golden Sun for 32, I will go for it. I will go for it. You all have been warned. We will let it hang out there. Pause. Yeah. Tunics up for the Seeker Kunai, which is important. I want to throw the Golden Sun in Arsenal. This is the plan right now. I think we're just... There's no Command and Conquerors left. Codex Command and Conqueror would be pretty bad. Codex Command and Conqueror would be pretty bad. But we don't really get to play around it no matter what. I mean, if I block like this, we're not playing around Command and Conquer at all. Yeah, I think we're just going to take our licks here. Hopefully it's not Codex Command and Conquer. Shit. It is, in fact, Codex Command and Conquer. I have been had. Okay. Hear me out here. We take 6, and we try to close the game out. We throw Macho and Arsenal this boulder drop. The other option we have is to block 6 with 3 cards and do nothing on our turn. We lose this. We throw Spinal Crush Arsenal the boulder drop. I think that's probably a better play. It was indeed in this moment that I knew I messed up. Yeah, the meme video reference went way over my head. Getting Blue Eyes expansion slot? Yo, what? You guys are not playing the same Flesh and Blood I'm playing, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. There's one Hunter Hunted left. Yo, this 4th copy of Hunter Hunted might actually be juice right here. Getting some pretty powerful cards out of our deck right now. There's one Macho left. We're down to 2 Golden Suns, and they're above 20. Yikes. We are, however... They have their Remembrance. We have our... we have 1 Remembrance. They have 1 Remembrance. It's been a pretty interesting game so far. Trounce is looking good. We're going to block with it immediately. That was the very first clash. I do think I will target myself. Okay, so I target myself, hit Test of Iron Grip. Their Sink Below goes to the bottom. We have a Choke Slam on top. They have a Slay the Scholars on top. So we covered this up at least. And we know that we have a Choke Slam on top of our deck. There's one Shred left. And there's still that one Shred. I think we're blocking like this. They don't have a card in hand. The Seeker Kunai cannot come over the top here. It would have to be the Shred and Arsenal. We could block Ripple Away and Shield, and then we go Tunic Resource. Actually, that's way better, right? So we block like this. Tunic Resource. How many Ripples have they played? We've seen 0 Ripple Aways from them. Of course, I don't think I've seen them pitch them either. So we Tunic to play Goldmane Estate. Draw the blue, ship the Boulder Drop, Arsenal Debilitate, and look for a window to play it that way. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And if we get rippled, then I'm just going to have to live with my bad decision. But I think this is like a fine play. They're on, what, 15 cards, and we're currently on 13. We both have 1 Remembrance, and they're up 2 cards, but we're up 10 life, which matters. I guess it's different because all their cards take cards out of our deck. Is this the Hunter hunted? Okay. All right, we need this not to be Golden Sun. We need this not to be Golden Sun. Golden Sun, I guess they can't take the last Goldmane Estate. We just played it. Enlightened Strike was revealed. Okay. I mean, I think they're only going to get 1, right? The other 2 copies of E-Strike are over here. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Could have been a lot worse for us. I will take that. And we're going to aim to do anything we can to throw this Debilitate at them for... Well, we might pass on the... We're just going to block like this, I think. And then we're just going to chuck the Golden Sun from the cheap seats here to see what we can do with this. They know it's not Pummel. They took all of those out of our deck. Okay, we get a card and Graven Gloves. And Tunic. Very surprised they gave us Tunic. They're down to 4. I don't know what blocking with Tunic there does. It's 1 extra life, but it's like, I guess I'm kind of like, why? Oh, have we seen that Shred yet? We have not. Are they only on 2 Shreds? Like, is there a world where they're on 2 Shreds? I think we're blocking Debilitate, Revelation, and Aura Mages here. I think we're just trying to take what we can here. They put a card on the bottom. We're going to flip up Debilitate. Like, no Shred 1 time. We are playing around the Seeker Kunai in play. Now, we have to do a D-React check. All the Frailty Traps are gone. All the Respites are gone. All the Fates and the Shelters are gone. And there's 1 Sink Below and 1 Sigil of Solace left in the deck. So what if we were to chuck the Debilitate for 9, force at minimum 2 cards, and then Arsenal the Golden Sun? We could also just, like, chuck the Golden Sun. There is also a world where we throw the Debilitate and then play the Remembrance. This is not an easy decision, I feel like. The 1 Sink Below means that they go to 1. Well, maybe they don't go to 1. We're going to play the Remembrance. I think we're in a boat where, like, we have the life, to be okay. We just need to make sure that we can get some value here. And then I'm going to go 2 gold main estates and a golden sun here. There's a lot of Huntsman running around. I'm definitely not saying that the decisions I'm making on this turn cycle are the best decisions. I'm just, like, hedging my bets right here. Okay, so you're saving the D-React for something else. Interesting. There's 1 codex left in your deck. I'm actually going to Arsenal the Remembrance. I'm not even going to play it. We're just going to Arsenal it, and I'm just going to wait for next turn. So we're going to make this card number 8. No, we're going to make this card number 7 so that we can try to crack our golden draw into it. Having this grip left over is very good. It's also possible that, like, Golden Sun would have just ended the game right there. Like, what did they block with? 2 Persuasive Prognosis? Maybe I'm reading too much into the D-Reacts here. Let's see. They get Surgical Codex. And they're going to play another Remembrance? That's hilarious. They're not even going to attack us this turn. And then they get Persuasive Codex under the trapdoor. Okay. So we are going to block with grip. We're going to win the grip. Eradicate's on top of their deck. And then because they draw Eradicate, they cannot survive this. Macho is just going to close the game out. Last Macho wins. And if for some reason it doesn't, we are going to play Remembrance, and we're going to go gold main, Golden Sun. Because those, like, just those alone should be enough. Even D-React and the last Sigil, if there is one more Sigil, is not enough here. Oh, under the Trapdoor. Still leaves you 1 short, unless you also have the Sigil. You have to have Trapdoor and Sigil here. It just said good game. Yeah. All right. So, that was an interesting game. That was a really interesting game. Double Remembrance to be able to get back double, like getting back all the codexes and all the surgicals is really neat. Confetti! We beat the Huntsman. Let's go. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, I don't want the volume turned up. Easy there, computer. Easy. We got the win. Is Talishar dead? Ah, shit. Is Talishar dead? Hopefully it comes back up pretty soon. It's just loading here. Let's see. Had to let 2 Hunter Hunted resolve and hope we dodge. Luckily, we did dodge, and we were able to close the game out. Still had a Remembrance left. Okay. I don't like having to, like, wait and pray one. And, like, pray that, like, we don't, like, that we... All right, it looks like Talishar's back. I'm skeptical, but it looks like it's back. Ooh, Fatiguides. At least I'm assuming it's Fatiguides. I've already been invited to chat. I don't know who my opponent is. It's kind of funny because, like, I never know who I'm playing. You're my hero? Oh. Well, that's very nice. Very nice of them. I have no idea who this person is. We'll probably turn off streamer mode and see if it's Damien trolling me. I guarantee you it's Damien trolling the shit out of me right now. I am Agroblaze Lover. All right. Well, at least my opponent's not being weird, right? You know? At least they're not being weird. Let's see. Fatigue D's, and we are going first, which is what we want to do, but going second does actually buy us some tempo room. Let's run this out. No ripple, please. I asked nicely, no ripple, please. Look at Damien sitting over there making me sweat it. Look at Damien sitting over there making me sweat it. They're playing 66 where we're playing 67. Yo, what's up, Jay? Oh, did you say hands down it's Damien and Thomas? It's Damien and Thomas? They're I bet you they're sitting right now. Hang on, let me find them. Oh, they're no longer sitting. They were in the Breakpoints Discord earlier. I bet they're sitting in like the card guys Discord right now or something. Ooh, Test of Iron Grip. They discard a Fiddler's Green. How funny would that be? We're gonna Arsenal Erase Face because it's just a 2-card play. I mean, that feels like a pretty good exchange. Please don't let them draw Gravekeeping. Yeah, I think I'm okay taking 2 here. They don't Arsenal? I feel like I might be reading into it a little bit, but like most of the time when you IP a card, it's because they're looking at hanging on to a Ripple or something. No? Okay. They did not have a Ripple, so we should have just slammed it. I gamed myself there. Okay. Ripple Away is obnoxious, but it's fine. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to swing the hammer, pitching Debilitate. We're gonna Arsenal the Remembrance here, and then we're gonna try to just like jam this down because we would like to be able to get value out of this before we Remembrance them back. As long as there's no Gravekeeping on their turn, we're okay. Oh, yeah, we did know it was that. Yeah, see, this is why I hate clashing online. How could you think it's me? I told you I wasn't going to stream snipe you. I mean, I don't... Listen, man. Anytime a Pleiades loads into me, I just assume it's you, bro. Like, that's just the world I live in. I just assume it's you. We'll go Red Debilitate first. We're just going to cover 6. We're already down 6 life. Goldman Estate. No Ripple, please. With the Victor trigger on the stack, we're going to play Remembrance. Goldman Estate, Goldman Estate, Goldman Estate. We just run this out, right? I mean, we just run this out and just pass. Like, I kind of hate to like waste those 2 might tokens, but it is what it is, right? And then we'll probably look to like block 6 and throw the CNC or something. No life off the heart, which is perfectly fine. I mean, the CNC for this much is pretty good. Kind of wish we had the pummel. Leave that. Actually, do we want to put a pummel in the bottom so that we can just like churn through our deck faster? We probably do. As much as I like the pummel, I think gaming for second cycle is actually a pretty good way to go. Really, up on a pedestal this early. Righteous Cleansing was put on top of the deck? Sure. So, what if we just throw Shield Beater for 14? No, there's no shot, right? Like, this is just too good. Like, throwing this for 14 is just too much. Or 15, I'm sorry. Like, if they want to give us multiple pieces of equipment here, give us everything, and we're going to clash for 3 toughness, which is hilarious. We're going to win 3 toughness, which is not going to matter at all. They bought him a Sigil of Solace, then bought him a Sink Below. Sure, you can have a toughness. That's fine. So their Skull Cap's going to be worth 2 points this game as opposed to 3. I'm pretty content with this, I think. I mean, sure. No Ripple, please. I don't know who we're playing against, but if they were an Aggro Blaze fan, they're about to not be after this game. This is criminal. It's turn 5, and I've played 6 copies of Goldmane Estate. It's gonna be funny if like this doesn't even end up winning us the game. Like if we still like are not able to pull this game out, I'm gonna cry. I wonder if they're on like the pummel or some sauce. That would kind of be crazy, right? Like the pummel would actually be kind of crazy. I have to tell you, I am like in fact not respecting pummel out of their deck. And then I'm more than happy to just attack for 18 with my shield beater. I think that's fine. I mean, we are doing the thing, right? They play Sigil beforehand, and then we win that. We make a toughness. They take 8 down to 19. There's still quite a bit of life gain left in their deck. Oasis Respite? Sure. So they're going to take 4 down to 43. I'm pretty content with just like throwing the debilitate here. If they leave a window open that looks like we can get away with pummel, I'll probably go for it. I don't know. Like, I think sending the first pummel in the dark to see like how much they respect it is pretty okay. Like we just pushed through 6 damage and took a card out of their hand. How many ripples is that out of their deck? 2? Okay. I mean, so there's 1 ripple left in their deck. I am not comfortable with playing this CNC without a pummel. We've already played one. We played 1 pummel and 1 CNC. So I think we're gonna pitch like this. We want to put Trounce with some 8s. If we can pitch stack Trounce and actually win some Trounces, that would be crazy. Yeah, so their next thing has Confidence, which is like obnoxious, but fine. I don't think that's gonna like hurt us or anything. Not when we have a staunch response. Well, I just had to immediately eat those words, didn't I? Yeah, we'll just block 6. Unfortunate, but it's fine. I am also just okay with shipping the hammer here. We can just ship the hammer for 5. Hey, what's up, Rose? For crippling crush at home, I mean, I just wanted to throw that, right? I just wanted to throw the debilitate. It's more like resource efficient, I think was like my original thought process. I do feel pretty good that we are like up on cards from this point in the game. Hostile Encroachment, Palm, and Righteous Cleansing is not a great stack for them. Right now, we're just kind of like trading resources back and forth. I'm pretty content just throwing the hammer back and forth right now. I would like to try and find like a pummel. Since we remembrance, like they're kind of all up in the air. We also have like a remembrance we can like we have their like the last remembrance we can draw into. Pedestal is so interesting here. I'm so used to Damien playing these late game against me, and like they always feel really good. But like I don't really feel like our opponent is valuing this correctly. I don't have any cards in hand, so that's fine. I mean, maybe they have another Righteous Cleansing they want to throw. What did I have? A Debilitate? Okay, that's fine. Here is our pummel. Ugh. I mean, if they have something powerful in hand, they can do some damage. They can put some work in here for sure. I think I'm okay just taking 3 here. And then if nothing else, we can just like arsenal the pummel and set up for another turn. If we are able to get value out of the pummel and the Command and Conquer, I'm completely okay with that. If our opponent has played a lot of Guardian Mirrors, this is like screaming with alarm bells right now. How many Oasis Respites have they played? 1? So they could just be gaming me with an Oasis Respite. Yeah, you've got it. You've got 2 toughness. They had a Pulverize on top, and oh no, they're not. Okay. So discard Righteous Cleansing. We snipe a Staunch Response. CNC Pummel sniping Staunch Response is just like crazy. They're gonna pass. I don't really like any of this, to be honest. Like, all of this kind of sucks. I think I'm just gonna pitch like this. We're just gonna set up for stack. Just throw 7. So I love that I'm just getting reported because of all this. Yeah, I thought that was Oasis. Like, that had Oasis written all over it in my head. Okay. I mean, sure. Block with the Pulverize, get Boots value. We're going to go blue. We're not going to Arsenal. Hopefully we can win this clash. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Sometimes we win clashes, sometimes we don't. They can have a gold. We are never breaking a gold to reclash in this matchup. This matchup is all about making our own like gold and stuff. How many CNCs have they played? All 3. So we use Tunic to throw Shield Beater, Arsenal to Cranial Crush, and then we can like look to like keep 2 cards and throw like a 2-card 8. Seems okay. Plus, like, if I just pitch both my cards, like I don't feel like I'm in a really great spot. They can block Hammer with 1 card, which is obnoxious, which leaves them open to pretty cool play lines. Okay, deal. You're wasting your toughness tokens? Sure, that's fine. Yep, they've decided that they would like to make the reasonable play where they block with a card. I mean, if they're willing to give me Staunch Response there, like, that is... I don't know the layout of their hand, but I almost guarantee you that is wrong. Like, and I don't mean that to sound disrespectful. I just, like, that has to be wrong, considering that you have 2 toughness and you have a tough smash up in hand. What do they have on top? I probably should have looked. They had a Respite. We had a blue Debilitate. We're going to Arsenal Cranial Crush. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, 100%. Giving me Staunch was just incorrect. We can block with Test of Strength. No, we need to block with more than that, right? Like, we need to block like this. Do we give up Iron Fist Revelation here for extra points? Like, is it worth keeping the Arsenal? Like, if we clash and win, it's going to feel pretty bad, right? So we should probably just like block like this and just wait for their revelation value later. I'm actually so okay with that. They've gravekeeping 0 of our remembrance. Or, I'm sorry, 0 of our gold mana estates. So now their window has closed for that. So we just get to swing 8 at them for some cards. Remembrance back. How many pedestals have they played? 2? They've played 2 pedestals, and they probably have 2. They're probably on like 1 remembrance, maybe 2 if I had to guess. I'm not sure. That was block 10 with Helm for sure. I mean, yeah, I was surprised they didn't block 10. So we're going to get the Oasis Respite. They're going to go to 34 after they sink a card. Yep. The other thing that's really cool is like they currently have 29 cards and we have 36, which means we're up 7 cards. Plus our remembrance for our gold main estate. So like I feel like we're in a pretty good spot right now. All things considered. I guess I'll take 3. I don't really want to take 3, but like we have all of our armor left. This allows me to swing our mini sledge and play Remembrance because we just want to get back all 3 copies of Gold Main Estate. There's 1 Ripple Away left in their deck, and we have 6 gold in play, 7 if you count our shield. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. They take 1. How did they opt? They put a card on the bottom of their deck? Oh, we're going to play this now. I about arsenaled it out of, like, habit, but that's not correct. We'll just get back our Goldman Estates and pass. Immediately drawing a Goldman Estate is, like, such pog. What do they have? 2 staunches left? They have 2 staunches. An Oasis for Spite. So they have 3, 6. They have 7 more life available to them. We'll just cover 6. We're doing a decent job on cards right now. No Ripple, please. Okay. Ripple is obnoxious, but that is the last time they can deny us Goldman Estate tokens, which is, like, great for us. They're going to swing the hammer. We're going to block here and see what they do. And see, like, what, like, who wins or what happens. It will determine how this plays out. Okay, perfect. So we are now in an excellent position. I don't think I want to keep this staunch in my hand. I think I would rather draw into it second cycle. Let's see. They blocked with a pulverize. They're probably only on 1. There is... I thought they blocked with righteous after they... QR. No, they did not. Okay, so there's still multiple copies of Righteous Cleansing left in their deck. I mean... We may not have... I think I want to Arsenal the Command and Conquer. We have... what, 1 pummel left in our deck and 30 cards. So maybe it's a little too... Maybe it's a little bit too much to wait, but I think it's fine. We get to swing the Shield Beater for 11, which is pretty good. Turn off streamer mode real quick. Why? Are we going to look at their name or something? Yo, they weren't kidding. That's so funny. That's actually their name. That's hilarious. I thought they were just being funny when they joined the thing, but I mean, what an odd name to have on Talishar. But you know what? I appreciate it. The love is much appreciated. And we draw a pummel. They just sigil to go back to 35. We are not at start ripping Goldman Estate value yet, but I am very content with arsenaling the staunch response here. So Command and Conquer for 15 plus the pummel. Well, if they cover it up, I guess. I could fall asleep. I mean, I agree. Like maybe somebody just comes in and like bonks me up. Maybe Taryn gets mad and just comes in here and bonks me on the back of the head. No, that's fine. You make a toughness. That's cool. So they're gonna take 2. So there's no reason to pummel here. Sure. So there was definitely no reason to pummel. So they had a Righteous Cleansing on top of their deck anyway. And then they put a Pulverize back on top. Yeah, sounds good. I think I would rather Arsenal this. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's what, 1 Goldman Estate left? Okay. I mean, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Memphis is this weekend. What do I have to do to get a Lupine Fiasco lover? Oh my god, bro. John just comes out swinging. Pulling no punches immediately. Oh my god, John. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. All right, so they're going to throw the Righteous Cleansing at us, or maybe their hand's awkward, and they just need to throw Sledge. So we're going to block Cranial Crush, take 3, and we're going to look to draw 2 cards and swing the Righteous Cleansing here. I think it's fine. They pitch Righteous Cleansing. They have a Pulverize in their arsenal. I'd like to do anything I can to not let that happen for them, if we can deny them that. I'd pummel the Righteous, that ends the game. I mean, pummeling the Righteous Cleansing would be insane. let them know that I had to refresh here. We draw a card off Victor. We draw a card off the gold. I mean, yeah. 10 big ones coming at you. They do have 2 staunches left in their deck. And an Oasis Respite, which is something to think about. I think we'll save the pummel. That's fine. Like, it's definitely not the fun play, but I do think it is the correct play. There's still 1 more gold main estate left in our deck, so we should just rip the Spinal Crush here. Like, we don't want to throw the Golden Sun when they have 3 toughness tokens up. That would be bad, but I enjoy watching the stream while organizing bulk. Well, Chris, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that I could entertain. It would have been fun, right? It would have been fun to do it. Going to double check how many cards were presented. I presented 67 and they presented 66. I mean, 1 card block this is pretty good. Cover that up for like 1 is kind of insane. Should we have? Oh man, we should have went for it there, right? Like we should have totally went for it. Should have went for the pummel. Oh no, they had it. They had it. No, that's fine. I don't actually care about winning this. Oh, we won? Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have re-rolled there. I don't know. I don't know. We have a Debilitate on top of our deck. Play Gold Main Estate. Make a gold. Make 10 mites. I thought we just had a Debilitate on top of our deck. What the hell? Oh, Midas touch him. Oh, that's right. Yeah. My bad. All right. We're probably just going to try and find an attack to pummel here. Because I think being able to connect with the pummel on the 10 mite tokens is going to be enough to close the game out. I don't know that they can recover from that. We even get to block with 2 cards. We'll leave that one on top. That's fine. I'm content with leaving that on top. We'll pummel the Erase Face. I mean, and if not, we'll pummel the Golden Sun next turn, I guess. I don't know. This is for 16. Like, registering for a Lupine Fiasco Lover on Talishar as we speak. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. We registered 6-7 amount of cards. We 100% did. Yo, John, are you going to be in, Memphis this weekend, bro? I think I'm just ripping it here. Like, it's whatever. I'm just going to pay. All right. So we push through an extra 7 damage. Erase Face is active. There are 0 gold main estates or gold effects left in our deck at this point. So it is Throw Macho and Arsenal the Staunch Response. Okay. Are we just over pitching our whole hand? Pitch this. Yes, we'll do this. And then we're just gonna Arsenal this Staunch Response and pass. Yo! Let's see. So we get to block like this. And then cover this up. And then Pot of Greed on our turn. So we cover this up. We lost one card out of our deck during this exchange, which is like kind of crazy when you think about it. And then we get to activate Riches, draw a card, draw another card. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. Yo, Paul Gaming, we're so good at this game, bro. I should have gone, but to be honest, it works out because I don't know what I would play. Well, I hate you're not gonna make it, but I get it. I completely understand. Opponent is not on Gravekeeping, Silence. Not that I've seen anyway. They're not on Damien's updated list, I can tell. Because Damien's updated list is playing 2 copies of Blue Gravekeeping. I don't know. If Damien really hates me, he might play 3. There's 0% there. I was like, there's no shot you're going to 1 here, bro. Okay. Cover this up. Take nothing. Checks out, checks out, checks out. Can we do it? Damn. Did they do it? No. We won with the Thunderquake. Then they won with a Macho. Do 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 do. Okay, no staunches, no grips. 1 respite left in the deck.
Middies, you say?
Yo, let's go, Brands with the bits. Thank you, buddy. No fates. I mean, I was like, yeah, okay, they just conceded. I was like, I think we're fine to just like take 6. Like we take 6 and we heave that. We just like chuck the Macho Grande at them. They arsenal this, and then their 4 cards are that, and like they, yeah, I don't think there was a way for them to win the game. Hooray! Confetti! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Wait, what about Syndra? What's happening with Syndra? What's a good budget deck to start playing Fab with? I generally like aggressive decks in most card games. So I do think like Syndra is probably relatively cheap. Like, hang on, how much is my Syndra list that I've been working on? Here it is. My Syndra list is $1,000. Jesus Christ, why? Oh yeah, because I'm on Shelter's Authority, Warmonger's Diplomacy. You don't have to play all this extra shit that I'm playing, but like, I would imagine that like the core of the deck for Syndra is probably not that expensive, right? Like it's probably fine. Bolton is probably a pretty good budget deck. Dash.io is pretty cheap, I think. Maybe. I think. Prism is probably pretty cheap, which like you can just play like Unga Bunga, like aggro Herald stuff if you want to. Also, I feel like I heard noise. Did I miss something? Did somebody subscribe or follow or something? Or am I going crazy? Null time zone is $40. Why? I mean, I guess cards that say you can't play the game are pretty good. Oh, yo. That was crazy. Up registered 66, and I was on 67. I was blocking efficiently and throwing big attacks. I was up on life and on cards. High rolled early with 6 estates before turn 8, which is like absolute sicko. It's not a kilt. Or wait. What's he say? It's not a skirt. It's a kilt. Sicko, or whatever he says. Wow. I can't remember the last time I can't remember the last time I played can't remember the last time I couldn't remember a Grinch quote. Okay, thank God. I mean, sure. Do 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 do. Just in case anybody's curious, we are not on pummels in this matchup. No remembrance. We're just playing straight 60. Rock'em sock'em robots. Yeah, Bolton seems pretty cheap.
Some biddies, you say?
Yo, Bringe with the bits. Thank you, Bringe. I appreciate the bits, brother. It means a lot. Thank you. Ooh, they're on Dreadbore. I don't even think we're playing Staunch into them, are we? I'm on one Staunch in this matchup? Okay. Sure. Musical Prodigy? Something like that. I don't know about all that now. I don't know about all that now. Ooh, they're on New Horizon. Interesting. Very interesting. Goldmane Estate. I mean, yeah, let's chuck 8 big ones at him. No traps turned on here, my friend.
Some biddies, you say?
Stretch those lungs. What's really funny is that I have joked with Bringe about the fact that, like, I've told Bringe that they should bring, that Bringe should bring Nichols to, like, a ProQuest if we ever played. And we paired round 1 of this past Saturday's ProQuest, and showed me there were Nichols in his deck box, ready to throw at me if needed. I'll have to sleeve dash. I mean, I hate using the word buy because it means I'll probably lose to it, but, like, Riptide's pretty free. Riptide is pretty free for us for the most part. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bringe. Do, 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 do. I don't know why. I just have that stuck in my head. I have a hair on my lip.
Some biddies, you say?
Ugh. Bringe, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, brother. Are you sleeving Dash for side events? I have Syndra for side events this weekend. Just for funsies. Like the 6 o'clock promo events or whatever. I'll probably play Syndra. 11? 11? Oh no, 11! Please, sir. Not 11. Discard Stone Rain. We're just gonna pitch the Thunk. I'm okay arsenaling the Thunderquake here. I mean, if we get hit with, like, I don't know. I'm gonna downgrade you to pennies at the next event. So you're gonna throw something that's not even, like, as worth as much. No, not Buzzsaw Trap. Isn't that like the can't gain power? I mean, I guess it's out of the way now. Ooh, a Thunk. That's fun. I've been downgraded to pennies is such a wild thing to say to somebody. Syndra is going for the promo events. Dash is for Friday. Oh, gotcha. I'm excited to find some random weeb sleeves in Akihabara to use in Yokohama. I mean, listen, whatever makes you happy, you know? Like, if you like the anime sleeves, then you have at it. You have at it. What? I mean, have we seen Collapsing Trap yet? Did they pitch Collapsing Trap a minute ago? You know what? It's Vibes Gaming. I don't care. Hey, what's up, pal? Wait, yo. Z said that they think this deck plays 0 traps. I mean, obviously, like, I'm reading this now, and so, like, hindsight's 2020, right? Like, it's easy for me to be like, ha 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 ha, you were wrong. But, like, why did you think that? I'm just curious. Oh, I thought Carly was correcting Pal and saying that they spelled my name wrong, but Carly was like more like, how do you do? Thank you for spelling my husband's name right. I'm also appreciative. It doesn't happen very often. Guys, don't forget, if you're coming to Calling Memphis this weekend, be one of the first 10 people to come see me on Saturday, and you too can have this exclusive Agroblaze Lyeth Might token made to you by Opus Arts. Make sure you come see me on Saturday. Be one of the first 10 people to come say hi, and I'll hand you a token just for talking to me. Oh, the Trade Federation? Oh, I know their channel. At least I think I do. 8. Covering this up probably does not matter. Oh, juiced. Take me to Juice World, because I've been juiced. No, pal, you spelled my name correctly, is what Carly was trying to say. Most people spell my name with an H, and you did it right. Yo, wait, what? Yo, name in all caps cannot be good. Oh, listen. There's just like a couple things that, you guys should probably know about me. I don't really correct people for the most part when they spell my name incorrectly. I don't know. Like, I just don't like it. It happens so often that I'm just like, meh. But like, Carly looking out for me, I feel like very well, like very accurately describes our marriage in like a way. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those TikToks where it's like, like I'm not going to correct, the serving staff when we go to a restaurant and they get my order wrong. But Carly, in a second, will make sure that they get my order corrected. All right, listen, Paul. Pushing it over there, big fella. I think this is where the German language comes in handy. Oh, really? Oh, chicken, your name's Zach? That's cool. My given name is Zachary. I don't go by it. My given name is Zachary. I just don't go by it. Stop attacking me. Just let me kill you. What have I seen? 2 clashes so far? Just let me kill you. What does the aim counter do? Should be value block here. I kind of want to keep the shield. No codex, please. Actually, codex would be great here. I mean, I guess they get to get drill shot and put a counter on like my flexors, which is obnoxious, but ooh, infecting shot's actually really good here, right? Because of the tunic counter. What are we gonna get back? Command and Conquer? Yeah, I mean, Command and Conquer just, they're not playing Trench, so Command and Conquer like actually has text. So it's because I know a ton of people who spell your first name both ways. I mean, yeah, no, that's okay. That like I'm never offended. I'm never offended when people like spell my name wrong. Like, I don't know, my mom like, was on some flashy shit in the 90s, spelling my name with a K. Which to be fair, like I kind of like I kind of like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm kind of like I'm a weird person. I mean, like, this is my hobby, like it's not like I'm an NBA player. But like, I'm a pretty like weird person. I'm a pretty weird guy, I feel like. So, hitting a Bolton shot is freaking criminal. So yeah, like when people like, I don't know, like I kind of like being different, Okay, Ludiful. Okay, Ludiful and Paul are pushing it. Yo. The question Phillips. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Now I'm perplexed on multiple levels. The question Phillips. Zach is a League of Legends champion? Well, shouldn't that be more reason for us not to like that person, Josh? League of Legends is scary. I'll take the K if I have to, but the E is a no-go. Zachary? Yo. No K. We completely removed the K for my name. Agroblaze 69 Phillips. What has happened? Chat has derailed so far. We play one Riptide game and you guys are losing it. One Riptide game and you guys are done, huh? Done. I assume this is going to be Bolton shot for 4. We're just taking 4. I would like to be able to block with the Macho, pitch the Golden Sun to the CNC, arsenal the CNC, and pass. If we can. It depends on what they throw. I mean, obviously, like, if they throw a drill shot, we'll cover it, but... 9? What if we block like this and just rip the Golden Sun for 10? We could also just block 9. I kind of just don't hate ripping the Golden Sun for 10 here. Like, they're at 15, right? They're at 15. We have what? 1, 2, 3. We have 5 clashes left in our deck. I mean, I think this is like a pretty fair play. Sitting and waiting on, like, you know, gold main estates is not the play in this matchup. We're just trying to, like, you know. Chad is acting like the average Riptide player, just pure brain rot. That is crazy. Usually stop paying attention during Riptide games because they don't feel real. I mean, that's based. And extending the given name instead of making it shorter. Got to give something longer than Zachary. Yo, I don't know how you can extend my given name any further than it's already extended, you know? Us Riptide players have to resort to brain rot. You know what? That checks out. Disable has more of an impact than Cranial Crush, so we'll just block 6. No codex, please. Ooh, a Golden Sun. Yay! Make a gold. Draw a card. Yay! Victor! Gold. Num 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 num. Bro, leave me alone. I'm all alone in this world. Heat Seeker, and we're not letting that hit. It's gonna sound crazy, but stick with me. We're gonna block like this. We're gonna rip the CNC for 5. And then we're gonna Arsenal the Golden Sun. And we're just gonna try to set up for like a Golden Sun kill. Probably not always easy because they're playing like quite a bit of traps in this deck, but I think it's fine. Just using CNC to force some cards is good here. Zacky Wacky? Yo, that's insane. That's insane. Now, Zachariah, I did hear that one a lot. I heard that one a lot growing up. Heard that one a lot growing up. I think this is the most I've ever seen chat use my name, like my actual name. You know, not like Agroblaze96. Ooh, we should try to Arsenal this Staunch. We're gonna win with a blue. I can feel it. Was heartburn. I guess that has nothing to do with us winning with a blue. Oh, hey, it is a blue. Huzzah! Take that, you Ranger. I don't know. We're going to rip the Golden Sun. We're going to Arsenal the Staunch Response. Does this make sense? Yeah, all the release attentions are gone. Their greater than base trap is gone, so like all the other traps don't matter. I actually had a sweater that said Z-Man. It was like a pullover, not a hoodie, because I love hoodies. Hoodies are like my... I will tell people hoodies are my favorite article of clothing to wear outside of Hawaiian shirts because they hide all the parts of me I don't like. So, I mean, take that how you will. But I had a sweater when I was a kid and it said Z-Man on it. I had that when I was a kid for a while. Zachamathy? All right, that's an original one. Zachalin? Yo, y'all are getting creative. Y'all are getting creative here. I thought you went by Z-Dog in IRL. Yo, Kevin. I will say, at the ProQuest this past Saturday, I was called Big Z for a small period of time. That hoodie comment is such a mood. I mean, Scott, it's the truth, bro. You know, like it's so true. Listen, here's what I tell everybody. Like, I exercise a little bit, like nothing crazy, but like, I like to eat. And I like to eat things that are not good for you. Like, I don't know. Life's short. I enjoy foods, and I'm going to enjoy them, you know? About when were you a kid? How old are you? Maybe that's crazy to ask. No, you're fine, ACOG. That's fine. I was born in 96, so I'm 29. My birthday, I'm going to be 30. Count them, 30, because we're old. Did they leave? I mean, I'm assuming they just left. Like, I don't know. I'm going to be 30 in June. Confetti! Feels wrong to confetti when we beat a Riptide. Yeah, I'm officially Unk status. Gonna be 30. Just trying not to hate my body in front of cameras too. Now, I felt that though, Scott. Honestly, I did. I felt that. Like, that's valid, you know? Like, I completely understand that. All right, so we played Riptide. We went second. Yeah, we went second. We got to win. This matchup is pretty close to free. Block when they attack, win clashes, and disrupt them when you can. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what else to write down about this match, guys. Like, I just leveling with you. I do not know what else to write down about that. It might contribute to me being Big Z. That is true. You're like, I think 3.5 years older than me. I mean, oh, we immediately get invited to chat. I don't even get to say good luck and have fun.
Lizard.
Hang on. I will have to in game. Can't in lobby. I don't know where the settings are in the lobby. So like I would have to turn off streamer mode for 1 second. I also don't like that people are just immediately saying that. Makes me skeptical to know that, like, just like immediately they're like, turn off streamer mode. Okay, bet. All right, we're playing against a Victor. We're going second, which is what I want to be doing. Okay, they're on the same setup as me. All right, they're on the same setup, and they lead on a Spinal Crush. All right, let's turn off streamer mode. Let's see. Aggro Blaze Hater? Yo. Based name. It's such a based name. I guess we're gonna block with a Golden Sun, and we're just gonna run out an early Gold Main Estate here. I mean, Nick did tell us not to do it. That is true. Nick did tell us not to do it. Okay, so Gold Main Estate, pitching riches, that's fine. We make a gold. E-Strike go again into hammer for 5. Yo, is it John? Did John go and get my list? Just, there's no shot. John went and got my list. Yeah, that's fine. You can destroy a Might token. It sucks, but it is what it is. There's no shot. John has better things to do than to go and get my list and just like play a mirror against us. There's 0%. Getting Q sniped? I mean, listen. if they're sitting down and they want to play my exact list against me, then you know, I gotta level with you. I think that's just gonna have to be fine. They pitch right behind you and debilitate. We'll take 2. I'm gonna swing 8 at them. We're gonna arsenal the pummel. Being the first person to successfully land a pummel is pretty big. John can be petty like that. I don't think John's not really petty. John's cool. I mean, John and I are homies. I like John. That sucks. You can never reclash in this matchup though. Like it's not a valid choice. Having a second pummel in our hand is not good. All right, this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. We are going to overpitch. Actually, we're not going to overpitch Command and Conquer because if they just block 10, I'm just willing to like let this happen. They just said don't do it in chat. Someone is going to the glue factory. Hopefully it's not us, you know? Hopefully. I mean, okay. See, the thing that I love about this is that now we just have it again. Like, now we actively just have it again. I would tilt so bad. I would tilt so bad. They literally just said WTF in the chat. I hope they get to come back and watch this game later. I mean, blocking 11 is actually pretty valid here. Yeah, that's actually like a really fair block. If we had drawn another blue, I would have just slammed them both in a heartbeat, but we did not. And we're just gonna take 5 here. I kind of hate that this is the play. I mean, we could block with the pummel, but I don't think we're supposed to. I don't think blocking with the pummel's ever correct, right? Couple of weird draws that just like required us to take damage. Nobody wins this. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just like everybody. Like anytime you tie with a clash in the mirror, it's just kind of like, okay. Would love to have Ripple away here. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. We will bottom the staunch response. Have a gold main estate. All right. I mean, it's less than ideal, but it is what it is. We gave up a lot of equipment early for probably what was an incorrect play. Yes, this is my updated list. Guys, if you are curious, my like public 80, like it doesn't have matchups or anything, but like my public like 80 card list can be found on YouTube at any time. Like it's always up to date. It's always public. If you are looking for my list with like all of my matchups and all my things, you can get that by being a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber. Or if you would like access to like all like 65 pages that I have written about like my Victor deck, then like it's all in metafy. You can find it there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yo, let's go. Sock 300. Thank you so much for the Prime sub over on Twitch. I appreciate that whole bunch. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're just going to use Tunic to just run this out. Clashes have not gone our way early. We're just kind of forced to pass on this. Giving them another full card hand is pretty unfortunate. We're going to have to try to block 6 and just like rip the Spinal Crush. Or I'm sorry, like rip the hammer into them, I think is going to be the play here. If we can block with the Spinal Crush, we can probably try to like debilitate Pummel here for some value. Could be pretty good. I think that's what we have to do. Like getting pummeled here is too backbreaking. Yeah. See, like that feels bad, but not much I can do about that. They had to pitch a pummel, which is kind of nice. Just swing the hammer for 9. We're down 13, which is quite a bit in the Guardian Mirror. I'm curious to see if like, now that like I'm done making like weird plays, if we can like actually pull this together and like get some like good, like get some good like synergy going here. If we can like try to rip like a pummel here, we can make something happen, which would be pretty good. Yo, let's go. Bringe becoming a member of the Aggro Alliance over on YouTube. Bringe, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Guys, don't forget, there's like multiple like tiers to things. So like depending on which tier you're like on YouTube or Twitch, or I guess Twitch is all the same tier, but on YouTube, like whichever tier you're on, like they you know, they're all different. They all have different things. So make sure you check out what they are. Once a week, I do a live Q&A from Tuesday from 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. If you are in that Aggro Alliance tier, you have access to that over in the Discord. Sorry, I'm thinking about this turn. What if we block 3 and go for the Spinal Crush pummel play? Kind of weird. I don't know. I don't stand against a chance against Tough Nut. I actually just beat a Tough Nut earlier today on Talishar. I beat a Tough Nut yesterday too. Your fancy Patreon tier makes my cards in the graveyard harder to identify. What? What does that even mean? All right, cracking a gold is normally like a cardinal sin in this matchup. I mean, no, that just doesn't work, does it? Yeah, there's just not a hand that makes any sense there. So we cracked a gold for basically nothing. Our opponent wins another clash. We are not clashing very well this game. Sag. Is the Victor Mirror just username cosplay? If I have to spend heinous amounts of money on niche promos to confuse my opponent, oh, 100%. That's the real play, right? Like, that's the real play. Am I about to play a staunch response? God, I hate it. I just, there's no world that's correct, right? We have to go to 8, try to pummel, and just like get something going from there, I think. Like, we need the staunch. Like, they're just gonna throw Command and Conquer at us next turn. I don't know. Maybe we rip into something good here off the top. Thunk is definitely not what I was looking for. I want to take all the value out of their Command and Conquer I can, so I'm literally going to attack them with Thunk. I feel like if something could have went wrong this game, it has. This has been an interesting game. We win with the Golden Sun. What are you talking about? Debating on which playmat to bring tomorrow, either Arcane Twining or Surgical. Oh, Surgical Extraction's a great playmat. Surgical Extraction's a great playmat. I love so much that somebody's name on Talishar is Agrablaze Hater. What an amazing name. Oh, that's so funny. Well, we've been sitting on that since like turn 2, I think, which is like honestly astonishing. Do I need to refresh? No? All right, so they're just down to 14. They discard Staunch Response. Why would they not just play that? We're just going to lay down our hand here. Play Remembrance? Sure. It sucks to waste the mites, but it is what it is. We are down to 7. We're going to pass back, waste our 4 mite tokens, and we're probably just dead from here. What do we even have to Remembrance back? I mean, we have all 3 of our gold main estates at this point. Guess we can Arsenal the Disable. Okay, so we take 3. They're playing both their Remembrance. I wonder how many cards they played into us. That's interesting. We're just going to play Remembrance, get all 3 of these back. I mean, they're at 14. Maybe we get like a Golden Sun back. I don't know. We'll just Arsenal this and see what happens. Draw the worst hand ever. Okay. Cool. Cool. Classic. Nope. That's unfortunate. We have revealed a miss on like every clash this game, and they have revealed very well. When are you holding another Talishar tournament? There will be another Talishar tournament on April the 4th or the 5th. I don't remember which one it is. It's one or the other. I mean, yeah, there's nothing we can do. That's unfortunate. Like, this game pretty much sums up the Victor mirror. They played a lot of cards into us and clashed well, and we did not, and we lost. It's okay. We lose.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
All right, so let's see. Loss. We lost every single clash that game. We had 2 turns of CNC plus Pummel. Op laid their hand down like they should. And then we drew an unplayable hand and lost all tempo. Very unfortunate the way that worked out. Oh, well. We're going to get the next one. I can feel it. I can feel it. Surprised they were playing both Remembrance into us. Jarl. This is actually not a matchup I've played in quite a while. We want to go first in this matchup to try to deny them the value off of crumbling something. I worked both those days. Oh, that sucks, Cringe. I'm sorry, buddy. Sleeper pick for this weekend and who has a real shot at winning? Sleeper pick for this weekend. Sleeper pick for this weekend. I think my sleeper pick for this weekend is Dio. I don't know. I just think like, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of this around, but there'll be a Dio who does well. I've got a feeling. They just said totally new to Jarl. What is their name? Like Aggro Blaze's trash? No. Just making sure. We're just gonna chuck 8 at them and Arsenal to staunch. Sleeper pick Eugene? I don't hate that. How am I feeling about the deck before the calling? I feel very good about the deck before the calling. I mean, like this is a list that I've practiced a lot that I feel very comfortable on, and like I think has a chance to really shine this weekend. So I'm pretty excited, honestly. Like I think there's a really good shot that I could have a really good run this weekend. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, like, anything could happen at any time, but boulder drop for 8. Let's just do this. That is unfortunate, but it's fine. They're going to get a gold. We are going to chuck the boulder drop. They had another boulder drop on top, which means they probably block 2 cards. We can give up our staunch and then Arsenal or pummel or play it, depending on our hand. Puffin could be a good pick this weekend. Ooh, Slippy as a sleeper is interesting. I mean, Levia has games like... Levia has, like, I think a decent matchup into a few of the heroes that are doing well. Levia as a sleeper pick, kind of interesting. I don't hate that. To be honest. Valda overhyped. Really don't want to let them blow up my shield, I think. So actually, we just don't care, right? What did they reveal? Crumble to eternity. So we're going to block here. We're going to staunch. We're not going to pay the extra. We're going to cover this up. And then we're going to threaten CNC pummel. Now, they can give the stalagmite here as like a play around the pummel, which is actually like a really good block in this situation. I'll believe Volda when she wins something. I mean, I think Volda's in a good spot. Sleeper could be Fi or Dory. I could see that. If there's a Dory who like dodges a lot of the Guardians and like ends up playing against like a lot of Gravies or aggro decks or something, I could totally see that this weekend. Still needs a little work. Interesting. I did not realize that people were like sliding back into the game with Slippy. I was a Verdance main, but she LL'd the week before my ProQuest. Oh, Z, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks. I am sorry. Yeah, I mean, Orami just does have a -1 counter on it, so they can go search up a Mangle. They did block with 1 already, though, right? So I don't know if they're on 3 Mangles or 2 or like what their list looks like. I'm waiting for the last pieces for Damien's Lyeth deck. I wouldn't hold your breath. Respectfully. 9 Embolden was crazy. I mean, I do think there's a version of Lyeth that's like pretty decent right now. Like, I mean, I say that like, you gotta take decent for what it's worth, I think, but this is my first gold main estate. Yeah, we'll just block 6, take 2, pitch the Golden Sun to visit, rip into a blue to swing the hammer. Feels pretty good. Yo, 8-3 at Toulouse is pretty good with Slippy. Gravy, I honestly think is overhyped. People just assume it's a Guardian meta. I mean, I agree that it's overhyped. I think I have the Betsy sleeper deck, but holding for worlds. Oh, holding makes sense, Nick. Makes sense. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Sheesh. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I think we're taking 9 here because I want to, at minimum, be able to swing the hammer. 2 natty fused Oakenolds is crazy work. We're gonna go bottom. Actually, I lied. We're just gonna throw the CNC for 9. It's pretty good. Pretty good. What did we not bring in this matchup? No trounces, no grips. Only 2 pummels, so we can play both copies of Remembrance in this matchup. There will be tons of assassins. I mean, I could hear that. No, I think no blocks was correct, Ludeful, actually. I feel better about being on Assassin and off Syndra. I mean, honestly, Syndra could be a sleeper pick this weekend, right? Like, the meta is so open. It's just like, what do you hit this weekend, you know? Like what do you run into that you want to play against? That's not easy. I agree. I mean, Victor has some good matchups, but a lot of them are like knowledge checks. Like the Huntsman matchup, I think, is a knowledge check for sure. I think the Huntsman matchup is a knowledge check for sure. I mean, it's honestly kind of like a luck check at a certain point, I think, as well. Which is like kind of weird to talk about. No Frostbite. Put a counter on my Tunic, I'm sure. On my arm piece. Interesting that you don't want to get Tunic off the board. A little surprised by that. Pitch Macho, I guess. Yeah, I mean, run it out. We might as well. And then their next thing is Dominate. I mean, I guess we can just like Arsenal the Headbutt. Worst case, we block card, Iron Fist Revelation, use Tunic, do some stuff. Do some stuff. Staunch Response does make this easier to cover up, admittedly. No pummel, please. All right. We faded the pummel. Oh, I am such an idiot. I am so sorry, opponent. Okay. So now that we realized I can't count because I don't have a way to throw I'm so used to having a 1-cost weapon here. Yeah. Okay. Now that we've learned that I cannot count, we're going to go Golden Sun to the bottom. We're going to take 2. And then we're going to throw Headbutt. Wow. That was silly. Syndra lost her 2 best matchups? I don't think Verdance was one of Syndra's best matchups. Yeah, I agree, Z. I think Syndra's being slept on. Like, I think Syndra slept on a little bit. I mean, I have been playing Syndra off stream quite a bit. Like, I have it sleeved. I have my Syndra deck sleeved and in a box over here. I'm taking it with me this weekend. Like, I think Syndra's better than most people give it credit for. It's like 4-1 against Victor's on Assassin, but I had the better knowledge, and also the Victors forgot about Flick Knives. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I like, don't get me wrong. I guess you're just blocking with it to avoid the crush. It's probably still wrong, right? We played all 3 estates. L strike. As in L for La Loser. No, this card's actually pretty good. Block 3. We'll take 5. That's fine. I'm probably being a little too cavalier with my life total. We have all of them over here. Yeah, we're gonna Remembrance. Gold main estate, gold main estate, gold main estate. Make a gold, draw some cards. All of this sucks. There's what, 1 pummel left in our deck, and this is the only CNC. So I think we're just gonna swing the hammer for 5 and arsenal this. I'd rather set up an arsenal this, I think. I mean, there was a long period of time when I thought that Verdance was like a good matchup on Sundara, but I think I learned that after playing against really good Verdance players that like that's not really the case. That there are a lot of very good Verdance players that will punish you for thinking that. Like Verdance was definitely not like, I mean, it was like very 50-50 in my opinion. Could it be Teklo's time to shine? Please, God. Please, God, no. Please don't let Teklo be good in the meta. I pray not. I mean, that was a pretty big headbutt, right? That was a pretty big headbutt. So we are losing. Would we rather keep the shield? So we block like this and then give up flexors to take 3. We keep our shield. I think that's better, right? We'll do this. We win with a Golden Sun. Ooh, they have a pummel. They're playing a very aggressive list. I'm just going to pitch the Golden Sun away. Then we'll take 3. They have a pummel, which is kind of scary. And if they have CNC pummel, we'll probably just lay our hand in front of it here. Before the bans, it was favored? Sure. Before the bans, it was favored. Like I think it was a small favor before bans, sure. I have no doubt there were people. There's probably been someone playing Teklo Vossen in most rooms even before Guardians were really in like a high position in the meta. I'm sure it's happened many times. Our opponent is blocking with a lot of equipment. Okay. Now they just decide to, okay, they're going to give card and what, like arm piece or something? Yeah, that person's probably been playing Teklo for a long time, is what I would say. Oh, they're just going to put pummel on the bottom? Sure. I mean, right now we're in a position where like staying alive is really all that matters, I think. So we put this on the bottom, and then I think we're just going to block 9. Knowing they have pummel is a little scary, but... Well, there's our pummel, which is kind of nice, because it means we can block double Spinal Crush and just CNC pummel. Depending on what they throw at us. There's what, 1 more Oakenold in their deck? They played 2 of them. Okay. Go get a Crumble. Put a counter on my Tunic. It's got to be my Tunic, right? They targeted their Tunic. I have done that on Talishar before. I have done that. Carolina lost? Are you talking about in the NCAA tournament? Ben, did they really? My God. That's so depressing. What the hell is this? Cards in opponents' arsenals are frozen while they control a frostbite or a frozen permanent. So we're going to block 4, take 3. I'm going to activate Tunic. I mean, the CNC is not that great here, I suppose, but I think this is better than not playing the pummel. We've been sitting on it for a minute. They blew a 20-point lead. How in the hell did we blow a 20-point lead? God. After what's his name went down. Shit, I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, we lost like our star player, and it's been all dog shit since then. God. God, they better fire Hubert's ass. I swear, dude. How do you blow a 20-point lead in the first round of the NCAA tournament? Like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Dude. North Carolina makes it tough sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. North Carolina makes it tough sometimes. Do 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 do. Mm, 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 mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Roy comes to like all the games. Roy
Some
loves to be
biddies, you
there.
say.
Like Roy loves to be there, genuinely. Yo, Brins with the bits. Thank you so much for the bits, brother. I appreciate it. Okay. I mean, they're just trying to close the game out, huh? We're gonna Arsenal the Righteous Cleansing because if we get a hand where we can keep 2 cards in Tunic and throw that shit, we're gonna be gaming. Oh, I guess it doesn't stop the one, yeah. Is there an Aggro Blaze March Madness bracket? Like I didn't make like a group one or anything, because honestly I didn't think about it. But like I made a bracket if that's what you're asking. Yeah, 110%. I made a bracket. I make a bracket every year. My family does one. Like normally, like we do like $20 is like the bracket. I have a highly irritated wife now. Well, tell your wife I understand, Randy. Tell your wife I understand. I really don't want to take 2, but I also don't want to do nothing and give them full tempo. So I think we're gonna do this and just take 2. No, we're gonna give up a gold. It's fine. We're not clashing very well into other guardians right now. It's kind of sad, but honestly, like moderately expected. Clashing well is like, you know, in the guardian matchups can be pretty fickle, I would say, a lot of times. So we're also down to like just our life. I mean, I don't remember if we played both staunch responses or not. This person did say that they were very new to Jarl. They did not say never. They just said they were very new to Jarl. So I don't know. Deck seems a lot more aggressive than I remember. So it's going to be 8-8, and they're going to get aggressive here. I mean, they kept 3 cards. They have something they want to do. And, of course, it comes on a hand when I'd like to play Gold Main Estate. feel like it's kind of risky. I think we'll bottom that. Really don't like going to 6 here. Wow, drawing a red is unfortunate. Do we crack a gold? Probably. Just to get a little aggressive. Now, we're probably not going to be able to throw the Righteous Cleansing next turn, but if we don't die this turn, and we can throw Hammer next turn for like 12, we'll get a lot of tempo to try and open up room for the Righteous Cleansing. I mean, Swinging Cleansing would have been good here. Wish they'd make more big Guardian attacks that cost 5+. I mean, I would also like to see more like big Guardian attacks. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Man, I have to turn the fan on. It is warm in here. It's so funny because our heat went out the other day. On Tuesday, our heat went out. Or I guess it was like Tuesday night, our heat went out. Oh, shit. No blocks is terrifying. Oh, fuck. We're so dead. Yeah, we are so dead. The fact that they're starting with a gold. They have to have a pummel, right? Like, I can't imagine there's anything they're doing other than playing a pummel here. Okay. So my arsenal's frozen, which is like not the end of the world. I mean, yeah. Okay. Are we gonna cheat this game out? Are we actually gonna cheat this game out right now? Golden Sun for 17 is a pretty good finisher. Doesn't mean they don't have something they can't block with. So 3, 6. I'm sorry. How many block cards have they given? I don't remember. I can't even find the damn block. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're all gone. So they're currently blocking 8 well-grounded blocks. They take 7 if they don't have anything else. Okay. Well, we kind of cheesed that game. I did not think... Oh, wow, that was going to end the game quick. I did not think we were going to win that game. I will not lie to you. Hooray! Confetti! I did not think we were going to win that game. But I will take the golden sun, like, you know, game snipe right there. Jarl, we went first. We did get the win. I played loose and took too much damage early. Was able to pull it back late and win the game with a golden sun for 17. Okay. All right. This is the list. This is the list I'm playing this weekend. Like, if you guys ever want to know what I'm playing, like, this is up to date for what I'm playing. Like, you can look like Saturday morning if you want. And it's like always up to date for what I'm playing. If you are a metafy, like if you own the metafy guide, I'm pushing an update talking about the cards that I've changed and what I'm playing for this weekend. So that is something that I'm like gonna push tomorrow morning. I typed up all of my updates and things like that, and so I'm gonna get that out tomorrow morning for everybody who has the metafy guide. Yeah, and then this is the list. Don't forget, if you're coming to Calling Memphis, come get one of these cool Might tokens. One of the first 10 people to come see me on Saturday morning gets one of these cool Might tokens. And yeah, like, we got the Calling this weekend, and then we'll be back on Monday for a stream. Don't forget, interview with Filippo Barbani is coming out tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. YouTube members will get that a few hours early, and then it'll be out at lunchtime tomorrow. And I will see you guys in Memphis this weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night and have a good weekend. Take it easy, guys. Full access to roast me. You have another like